Hello everyone, this is Korpah and welcome back to episode 2 in my Pompey Legendary Imperator Augustus Campaign. Yeah, I know, long title. Next time I'm just gonna say hello. And we're on the brink of attacking Carthago. But a problem, Lapillus Rome has a military or defensive alliance with Antonius Rome, and we do not want to fight on several fronts at once. So let's see if we can use our tricky diplomacy to break this tenuous alliance. Moderate. We might even just try this without offering anything. Well, that's interesting. I thought we had to give him all our money, but apparently not, which is a great thing. And sadly they do not want anything else, but still. I got what I came for. Okay, so that's one. And the second problem is their fleet. They have a fleet with 9 ships. Not very strong units, although these light artillery ships can really throw things off for our own fleet. And yeah, as you can see, a lot of military buildings here, so that's why we need this sector really. We're gonna need this entire province to start creating a ground force. And he has a 12 hard numbers, 12 garrison units, which are not very special beside his veteran legionnaires and legionnaires. So yeah, we're just gonna try really. I'm gonna try just to throw my guy on here, even though he will not like it. But we're gonna declare war anyway, so it's not really matter what they think of us. With my spy, I'm gonna try to poison the wells. Yeah, because it of course will damage the garrison.
Mischief.
And she succeeded, so that's very good. Let's see. And his unit should be a bit damaged now. Not a lot, but still. Every unit gone counts. So now we're just gonna declare war. And I'm not simply just attacking. I'm gonna try to get even more diplomatic favor from the other Roman houses to offer to join the war versus Lapillus Rome. Is moderate, so well, they accept, which is a great thing. Because now we have, well, as you can see, we have a bit less. They hate us a bit less. Really hard time finding the words today, but well, maybe a battle will resolve that. Sadly, this one cannot move anymore because it's in the influence area of the city itself, I think. So we're just gonna use our ship and just gonna send this guy over here as well, even though he does not have any ships. And yeah, we're not gonna make, or cannot even buy mercenaries, so
stopping for now. Ready for orders.
We could buy a mercenary Numidian javelin, but yeah, let's not. I think we have more than enough to. Oh, apparently we cannot. Oh, taking the wrong fleet. So this is looking better. I'm gonna manual fight this out because I really love the sea battles. For those that do not watch this for the battles, make sure you click the annotation to the, well, that's where to put it, the bottom right. Bottom right you'll see annotation and you'll go to the end result of the battle. So let's see. Fight the battle on the battlefield. We have Pompey's Rome, Neptune's Wrath, Legio 1, Tylis, and Classy 3, Martia. Really odd names, but yeah. So the main problem will be the enemy fleet, because they will, yeah, anchor the ships. I'm not exactly sure what the right word is, onto land, which means there will be less spots for my own ship to get ashore. So that's gonna be a real problem here. And of course we cannot see where they put their ships, but they probably will put 3 here and a few on this side, leaving little room for us. So I hope we are able, well, down here, to kill off a few. And how we do that? Well, we have 6 artillery barges. So yeah, you do the math. We have to watch out with our ground troops. I don't want to get these guys in combat just yet. Mainly because, well, they are needed really to assault the city. So, yeah, here we go. We're gonna try and take out a few ships before he is able to get them on land. So here we go. Other ships coming here as well. Let's see, let's turn off flame shots so they're more accurate. Let's try to kill off their strongest one. Because as you can see, this one is not really aiming correctly. Yeah, this one is firing a bit more accurate. Come on. It seems he's not.
Show them steel by your command.
We shouldn't forget that he has his artillery ships as well.
Get at them. At your command. Support ships. Firepower ready.
Come on, guys.
At your command. Support ships. We await your command.
How are we gonna do this? Let's get out of here.
Attack!
An entire unit has perished.
Yeah, we really need to get his ships.
Destroy the enemy ships.
Come on, guys. Come on, come on. Don't just stand there.
Stay on alert.
An entire unit
Yeah, that's
has
not going well.
Your orders. Weapons ready. Moving out.
Come on.
Our missiles await your orders.
One of our ships is on fire.
Yeah, that doesn't really matter.
Attack!
Just have to kill off his artillery ships.
Target enemy ships. Set them ablaze.
Come on, guys. Just putting in the heavy artillery now. Okay, one more. Come on. Only 4 ships remain. Let's just get this guy out of here. That was a direct hit. Come on, ram the bastards.
Weapons ready.
Let's just assault them. Okay, this one is going down. Come on. Okay, these ones are down. Now let's just kill off his last ship, which is forming a threat. So we lost a few, but yeah, that doesn't really matter. Okay, so we took care of his ships, which was more than I expected. Did we took? Yeah, we even took care of his general. So yeah, that's more than I expected. Our ships are highly damaged, which is a bad sign, but then again, once we have the city, we don't really need to assault anything more. At least for now. So let's move these guys over here. Although, our army is standing over there. Let's move these guys over here. We lost 3 missile quandaries, velites, so yeah, bit bad, but we took down his entire fleet, so could be worse. So let's form up our, well, crappy army over here. Really only basic units, as I said before, but they will help us immensely, because we're of course gonna break down this entire section of the wall, because we still have a lot of artillery ships with a lot of ammunition. So now we just have to wait a bit till all these damned ships get into position where they can rest. And let's put our artillery ships a bit closer so they all can fire upon the same target. And we have 1 missile quarantine. I'm just mispronouncing the names. Oh, we got 1 ship alive. So we're gonna take down this tower and this gate. And then we can sail in this one and fire on the units that are standing in the victory point. I believe it's still called, yeah, victory point. So let's speed this up a bit. As you can see, a lot of units on the walls. We're gonna use flame shot, because it will deal more damage towards structures, although it's less accurate. No idea why the gate is open. That's gonna be a problem, because then we cannot fire upon the gate. So we're gonna use the ballistas to kill off this tower. We're gonna use these to fire upon that. Now we just have to wait a bit. Let's put on a flammable round. Now just wait till everything collapses. And this is a real waiting game. Of course, we're gonna fire all the ammunitions we have before assaulting the city. And as you see, he's keep moving his men, and this will tire them out as well, making the victory even more easier. But yeah, my artillery ships really need more experience, so they will fire more accurate. Also one of the reasons why I keep firing with them. Okay, that took care of them. Let's not waste any ammunition. Let's start taking down the walls. And of course, when the wall sections come down, so do the units standing on the wall. Also, this will create a huge gap where our units can enter, so no more choking point on the walls or on the gate. And as you saw, well, these are his strongest units, so once this wall section is down, he will lose the strongest units, which are the greatest threat. Well, not a threat, because we outmanned them by a lot. But yeah, you know what I'm trying to say. So that's another wall section down. This is gonna be real interesting. I don't know if you saw the new video on New Total War game, Attila. But yeah, there you can set cities on fire and the fire will spread, so that's really gonna be awesome. I hope they implement that on the Rome 2 campaigns as well, because that would really rock. And be really cool, just to see this entire neighborhood burn down, because you fire on it. We're gonna destroy the gatehouse. I'm not sure if that's gonna work, because the gate is closed. Yeah, as I feared. Let's just take down this section of the wall. Okay, so let's move our units to shore. Or shall we? And this is really what I like about the ship. There are 120 men in here and they're strong, so that's really, really cool. Why are you not firing? And why are you moving units outside? Let's see. Let's form these up. Let's give them a nice number and let's move them closer. Let's see, let's give this one a 7. Let's put them behind there. So any fleeing unit coming this way will get taken down. while our land forces, our navy forces are setting up shop on the enemy beach. Which is really looking great, to be honest. I really love this. One of the reasons I like playing Rome, because they have more advanced ships than the barbarian factions. Yeah, it really looks awesome. So it's time to move this one in as well. And they're not really firing smart, no, are they? Let's put them a big back, because they apparently cannot make the turn anymore, so they can aim where to shoot. I have no idea why he's moving his legionnaires forward. But let's make use of this advantage and kill them off. With our javelins. Although because the squad is not totally here. They're firing oddly on it. That's annoying. Oh well. Yeah, it seems the AI cannot handle things when their wall has been taken down. Let's kill off their javelins as well, because they're obviously firing upon us. So that's a few shattered. Just gonna keep throwing so they get more experience, although we're probably gonna disband these units anyway. Because they're very weak, as stated before. So this one has been firing upon the plebs. And they are shattering as well. So are these and these. So I think the city is already ours. Besides these legionnaires standing on the gate. So let's just shoot them off now, shall we? No, let's keep firing with flame. Flamey rounds. You kill off the rest and these guys. It seems this is the only unit left. And we're firing upon some units on the walls as well. Yeah, these levies are shattered. Really like the graphical fidelity of this game. Really looks great. They really improved a lot. That's really good to see. Hopefully they will just release Attila when it's really ready and not in the crappy state they released Rome in. Then everything will be really great. So the gatehouse will be coming down shortly. And I really love just watching this entire city in rubble. Although what I did notice is that this is not a map of the actual Carthage, which is really odd. But yeah, it's apparently that's the fact. This is not the original Carthage you see when you're doing a grand campaign, which is odd to say the least. So yeah, the gatehouse has been down and they are shattered. So our work here is done. Let's move all these guys in.
Battle group ready and awaiting orders.
Let's first move these guys in to capture the gate area.
At the double.
And with the general moving back. And why are you not moving?
At speed.
The wall is down, you can move there now. Oh well, we won. Somehow they didn't want to move in the settlement, but yeah, we won anyway. So let's end this battle. It's a really good thing that we could take care of their fleet. Well, we lost 3 ships, but yeah, they don't really matter. We will rebuild them. But the important thing is that we have this city now. With the other admiral, we're gonna rebuild the fleet that has been damaged, and with well, this fleet we're gonna take the other settlements in Africa, really. And of course we're just gonna occupy it. Would love to sack it, but that's not really a good option at this moment.
Set up the watch.
This one sadly cannot move in the settlement.
I don't care how tired you are.
Okay, that's gonna be a bit annoying. But well, we can take that. This one is going back.
Sound the drums. It is an honor to
Well, this ship will be, yeah, taking the other settlements
docking.
on the next turn. So let's see. Yeah, we have a way better income right now, so that's great. And already some military buildings have been built here as well, which is obviously great. And we have a level up of Neptune's Wrath General. So we're gonna going with strategist, so later on we can expand that, giving him a wider area in which he can sail. And with our rational bonus, which already gives us 10% more movement speed area, I'm not sure how it's called, we will be able to conquer more settlements and go further, which is really great. So we're gonna move this guy in our settlement. We're gonna move this fleet towards the next victim, which will be over there. This one we will move to the other side, over here.
Making for port.
And we really need to make some happiness buildings here, because they are hating us.
Ready for
So
orders.
sadly we cannot create any more units at this moment, but as you can see we can recruit legionnaires here and velites. So we're gonna replace all these guys shortly. Let's see if we can do it. Yeah, we can do it now. I don't see any enemy army lurking about, which will give us a better income. Let's keep this here for now, and let's attack our next settlement. Again, I'm gonna manual combat this. I'm actually gonna do only manual combats, and for those that don't want to watch the combats, there will always be an annotation in which you can skip the combat. So here we go. Probably gonna use a lot of speed ups, because we're just gonna bombard the living hell out of them with our artillery ships till they have lost all the ammunition, and then we're gonna set sail with our ground forces. And this way we are getting the most experience for our artillery ships, and thus increasing their accuracy, and that's something we want. Let's see. And also increasing their shots per minute. This will be our main fleet, and he will have 2 ships, but they will probably go ashore right away, and if not, we of course gonna kill them off.
Battle. Awaiting orders.
Let's sail this forward, and we can set this up already here. But problem is, with the new AI, if you go ashore with your ships, he will move his army to face you, which is a really great thing, but that's why I do not land my forces immediately. Because he will move out his army and start to fight you on the ground, because, well, that's the only thing he can do, but he cannot attack my ships. So let's speed this up till our artillery ships are within range. And let's kill off some Romans. So we obviously gonna use flame rounds, because they have the highest morale decrease. Let's see. I'm still not sure which ship is better, let's see, light artillery or... So the Onager has more power. Missile damage, I mean. But the Ballista has more range. Something to keep in mind. So of course he's running his, well, his ass off. Because who wants a flammable round there? No, we're just gonna pound the entire settlement to dust. Good thing that he moves away his units though when under fire. Of course these are the plebs, so they probably will run very shortly because they have very, very low morale. So let's see. And well, this is a great way to take all the settlements on the sea, which we are gonna do all the way up to Africa. We're gonna first try and take out Octavius Rome, or no, not Octavius Rome, Lepidus Rome, which we are currently fighting. So let's waste some more ammo on some other units to weaken them. Let's move in this one. So yeah, this is a really great way to get experience and yeah, just take a settlement, at least with Pompey. Might seem a bit dull, but yeah, it's the only thing Pompey can do in the beginning really is using their strong navy to take settlements. Because like I said, they don't have any military buildings within their first settlement. And it would really be a waste if you go and destroy the farms just to make military buildings. And the best way is to play really aggressively, which I'm currently doing, and then just take the fight towards the other families of Rome. And with the first section conquered, we of course gonna set up our military building facility, let's just call it that, because the province has 4 cities. So that means we can create a lot of things which will improve our units. And by taking the main capital, we also ensure that if they want to attack us back, that we have at least walls to our disposal. So that's a really great thing. And I'm gonna try to get friendly with Egypt. So yeah, at least that's the plan, so we can focus on destroying Lepidus Rome totally, and then just go on from there. But yeah, if you have different suggestions, of course, leave them down below in the comments. As like I said before, I really want this campaign to be, well, something we do together. Like, we decide where to expand, and later on, when we have more episodes out, I will... Oh, let's kill off this veteran legions, but then I will leave the decision really up to you guys. Once we have set up territory, once we have set up some ground forces, I will ask you to make the next decision. So yeah, stay tuned for that. I will always post the link down below in the description, and probably on Facebook and Twitter as well. So make sure you, well, follow me there to stay updated with all the series really that I'm currently doing. And I want to try and show you more of Rome Total War, because I really love it and I'm really playing it to less, sadly. But yeah, that's life for you. So let's see if we can move our first units in. And happily these ships have a lot of ammunition. Let's kill off these. So they run. Saves us the trouble of running after them. We need to kill the general. They're a bit too close. Let's just blast this house. Come on, run away. Thank you. Oh, why are you so stupid? Let's just start to move in with the ground forces. And then you'll see what I mean. He will start moving all his remaining forces towards me. So let's set up a welcome party for him. And yeah, this keeps looking cool. And this really looks messy. Stupid artillery ships. So let's put this on shore as well.
Take aim! Fire on the shore! Artillery! Fire on the enemy!
So yeah, once my units are formed up, we will be capturing this city. And yeah, it takes it takes longer than just putting your ships all on the ground and attack, but this way you get minimal casualties and allowing you to keep on going, capturing the settlements, and that's something I want to do. I really want to take a settlement one a turn, really. So that would mean in 4 turns we have the whole province of Africa, and then we can start to expand our military operations here. At least that's the idea. So here they come.
Legionaries!
Let's put our generals to the back just to make sure.
Melee troops awaiting orders. Legionaries!
Let's move our legionaries forward into glory. And yeah, that really looks awesome. Let's see, these are levies. We cannot fire any longer. Let's see, let's stop the formation, let's move forward. Attacking Testudo.
As you command, ready and waiting. Form Testudo and attack! Melee troops! Legionaries! At the double! Orders! Advance at speed!
Let's see, move this one here.
Legionaries! At the double!
Come on. Ah, poor market stall.
Legionaries! Engage!
Let's take the fight to them. Let's stop these guys. Just go there. Let's kill them off.
Let's charge! Commander! Engage! Commander! Brave Romans to a man! Legionaries! Infantry!
Come on, they're just a few.
Ready for duty!
Well, that was his army. Just gonna end the battle. Otherwise it really takes too long. So another settlement for us, and we lost 2 units in total. Well, that isn't bad. 900 or 827 versus 2 casualties. The only problem we will be facing is that we're gonna get a rebellion early on, because we're taking territories and we're losing 25 happiness each time we take a settlement. But yeah. Just like that. And we've have an Imperium. Great. So yeah, next settlement will be Lattice Magna, and we really should make friends with these guys.
It is an honor to serve Rome.
And yeah, we cannot move now, so that is alright. And of course, in the next turn, we will be using the money to make more ground forces, because of course he will come from the west to attack us further. And let's just take a quick look. He is still a client state. Maybe we can break
Welcome, honored emissary.
break client
Speak,
state.
and I
3T.
will answer with my master's voice.
We might have to throw some money at the problem here. So I want to thank you for watching. This has been the episode thus far. And of course, leave any suggestion, comment down below, and I will reply to them. And yeah, hopefully we can expand this campaign together. So I want to thank you for watching. This has been Korpah, and remember, game on. Remember to hit that like button if you enjoyed it, click the right annotation to go to the next episode once it is released, click the annotation in the middle to go to a video you might enjoy, and click the annotation to the left to go to the previous episode. And remember to follow me on Google+, as it will help me establish my own brand. Follow me on Twitter for all announcements and my thoughts on things, and join me on Facebook, as it is the place where all social media of mine comes together.